Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Uh. This is DNA storage and removal and DNA collection. If they've taken his DNA, and he's not arrested or a violent felony crime, they need a warrant. It doesn't matter if it's on an item or whatever. They need a warrant. And he's not arrested. So unless it was a violent felony crime, they had no right to take that as evidence, and it's unlawful. Dude, it's crazy how that is there in the Constitution, okay? And then right up here, they have this to say you need a correct submission sent to all parties. Maybe if that was sent there, you could see that it wasn't done properly, or it was done properly. My brain. I gotta chill the fuck out. I'll end up with like fucking Medi at this point. This is actually triggering the fuck out of me. Fuck. You can't see? I'll read it to you. I know it's small, but basically it says... This was under the DNA thing, right? It says... I'll read it to you. I can barely see it too, honestly. Let me just copy the image, actually. There we go. An individual must be notified that their DNA is being collected during collection. DNA will not be used to convict an individual of crimes if the statute of limitations is passed, whatever. DNA may not be collected upon probable cause of crimes for which the statute of limitation has elapsed, but DNA may be used to convict or exonerate a person. This right here, I think there was another line under this, but an individual must be notified that their DNA is being collected. There was another bit. It was at the top. It also said, what was it? It must be a violent felony, otherwise you need a warrant. So if they don't have a warrant to get the DNA, which needs to be told... It's only from people that are arrested or from violent felony crimes. DNA, it doesn't matter if it's on an item. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're collecting someone's DNA, it says right here. It says right here, dude. What is this? Law enforcement may request a warrant for collection of a suspect's DNA from the department. So this is all based even on only a person, so it doesn't even say. Yeah. Well, this implies that if their DNA is being used, it doesn't say from the person. So it does kind of imply as a generalization. But if you're collecting someone's DNA from an item, it still would fall under this. DNA will not be used to convict an individual of crimes if the that's irrelevant. Statute of limitations is not relevant here. Statute of limitations is 30 days, so. If people have PC to take someone's DNA based on either DNA collection 1 or 2. And law enforcement has reasonable belief that the DNA is necessary to prove offenses. Okay, so yes, the warrant must contain a statement of probable cause sufficient to support the warrant. DNA authorized for this use must be discarded if it does not revolt. Wait. Oh, so this is the warrant. Yeah. So so if it's not a violent felony, they need a warrant to get the DNA. Right. And but it also says you need to be notified during collection. So sort of strange. Wouldn't it just be easier to say like you can get DNA however the fuck you want if there's a crime committed involving the DNA? Oh, storage. My bad. One sec. Officers must include in the arrest report, in the investigation or report, or as a separate notation on the individual's criminal profile that an DNA sample was collected and placed in the database. Proper documentation should include the date. Yeah, I mean, listen, his DNA shouldn't be in the database unless he's got a notice. I mean, it's all sort of the same shit, really. Dude, how are they arguing this? Oh man, I need to hear it, dude. Like this is the worst shit. Like I am sitting here thinking there's got to be different context to what's going on in this case, but after hearing the other shit about the municipal governments and shit, I think these guys don't understand what they've written themselves.
Miss you, love you, bye.
Love you too.
There's a very big, important thing in this that says this. There's no law, okay, in 4.0. Remember? Then they start, okay? Now, two bodies possess initial legislative authority in Los Santos, the sitting council roles, and the justices of Los Santos. This doesn't mean their authority is different. It means they both get legislative authority. My God. This maybe Medi misheard.